Pakistan has a new grouse against India, and this one's playing out in the United Arab Emirates. Pakistan is complaining about India getting better treatment than Pakistanis in the UAE. Yes, you heard that right. A Pakistani MP has gone to parliament to say that after a cancelled flight, hotel accommodation was offered only to Indian and American passport holders. Pakistanis were denied the accommodation. Now, Pakistan calls the UAE a brotherly Islamic country. Nearly 2 million Pakistanis live there. Billions in remittances flow home from the Emirates. Yet, a UAE hotel humiliated Pakistanis publicly.
हमारे पाकिस्तानियों के साथ सलूक अच्छा नहीं हुआ। हमें वो जो उसके स्पीकर थे उस पर अनाउंसमेंट कि सिर्फ ओनली इंडियन और अमेरिकन पासपोर्ट होल्डर जो है ना वो एंटरटेन होंगे। मैंने खुद एहतजाज किया, बात की कंसर्न लोगों के साथ। उसका रवैया जिस तरह होता है मुझे उस पर अफसोस है। मैं ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा चूँकि डिप्लोमेटिक नोट है तो उस दिन मैंने महसूस किया कि पाकिस्तान के साथ जो रवैया है वो मुनासिब नहीं है।
Listen to Asad Qaiser, a senior Pakistani MP and former Speaker of the National Assembly. He claims that after his flight was cancelled, Pakistani passengers sought hotel rooms in the UAE and were refused. An announcement said only Indian and American passport holders would be accommodated. The claim lands after months of visa troubles, financial friction, and geopolitical disagreements between Abu Dhabi and Islamabad. Qaiser is now demanding Pakistan's Foreign Office take this up diplomatically. Now, this is one man's account. The UAE hasn't officially confirmed a nationality-based hotel policy, but Qaiser wasn't alone. A whole delegation of Pakistani travelers reportedly came to him with the same complaint. This hotel episode did not come out of nowhere. For weeks now, Pakistan's own business community has been raising alarm over what they call a silent visa ban. Traders, exporters, investors all say that their UAE visa applications are being rejected or simply ignored with no explanation given. The head of the Salt Manufacturers Association of Pakistan says that the UAE is not issuing visas to Pakistanis under any category right now. Business leaders in Karachi and Rawalpindi say meetings are being cancelled, exhibitions are being missed, and even Pakistanis with decades of property and business ties in Dubai and Sharjah can't get in. The UAE officially denies that any such ban exists, but the pattern being described by Pakistani businessmen tell a very different story. Money is where this rift really shows. Back in 2024, the UAE had lent Pakistan $3.5 billion to help shore up an IMF bailout. Normally, Gulf allies roll these loans over quietly year after year for Pakistan, but not this time. In early 2026, as the US-Israel war on Iran escalated, UAE suddenly demanded its money back in full, immediately. According to a Financial Times report, Abu Dhabi's frustrations ran deep over Pakistan's tightening alliance with Saudi Arabia, over what UAE saw as Islamabad's soft response to Iranian strikes on Emirati territory, and over Pakistan trying to play peacemaker between Washington and Tehran. Pakistan scrambled and repaid the loan, sure, but only managed to do it with emergency support from Saudi Arabia. Even the IMF was caught off guard because the UAE had privately promised not to call in this debt until 2027. Put all these pieces together and a clear pattern appears. The UAE picked a side in West Asia, standing firmly with Israel and the United States against Iran. Pakistan tried to stay neutral, even positioning itself as a mediator. That neutrality in Abu Dhabi's eyes looked like weakness, or worse, sympathy for Tehran. On top of that, Pakistan has been growing closer to Saudi, signing a mutual defense pact, a move that irritates a UAE that competes with Riyadh for regional influence. And there's a needle Islamabad won't say out loud. The UAE has been steadily deepening its own ties with India, something that Pakistani officials privately resent. Every one of these frictions, the loans, the visas, the deportations, and now this hotel episode, points to the same conclusion. This is not a coincidence, it's a cooling. For decades, the UAE was one of Pakistan's most dependable friends in the Gulf, a source of jobs, remittances, emergency cash whenever Islamabad's economy sort of wobbled. That relationship is now under real strain, and money and geopolitics are moving faster than diplomatic statements can keep up. You're watching Times Access. I'm Aditi Prasad. Do click on the bell icon to like and subscribe to this channel and never miss a Times Access update.
Nuclear weapon.
The old rules are breaking. Alliances are shifting.
Apologize again to the victims of the paedophile Jeffrey Epstein.
Wars are redrawing maps. Oil routes can shake economies overnight. One election in America can impact markets in Mumbai.
No tax on tips.
One move by China can alter the balance in Asia. One conflict in West Asia can hit every Indian household. This is no longer a distant story. This is our story. Your story. Because for the first time in decades, India is not watching from the sidelines. India is rising. India is negotiating. India is balancing rivals. India is building military strength. India is shaping trade routes. India is becoming central to the new global order. And yet, most global news is still told through someone else's lens. Washington's lens, Beijing's lens, London's lens. But where is India's lens? Where is the platform that explains the world from our perspective? Welcome to India's Axis, a new destination for geopolitics, strategy and power seen through India's eyes. From Neighborhood Watch to the biggest global stories that matter to you. Why tensions in the Taiwan Strait matter to India. How one move by China can affect India's security. What turmoil in Pakistan means for regional stability. How Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Bhutan shape India's neighborhood. Why oil choke points can hit your wallet. How wars abroad can reshape India's security. This is not noise. This is not shouting. This is not recycled headlines. This is sharp, intelligent storytelling. Daily explainers, war room analysis, strategic conversations. Because news is everywhere, but perspective is rare, and in the age of confusion, clarity is power. Axis is for the audience that wants more than headlines. The axis of global power is shifting. India is at the center of that shift. It's time the world was explained accordingly. To understand the world through India's strategic lens. Subscribe now.